What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Star Wars and Walking Dead video, because, wow, we've got Star Wars week, and I am stupidly excited for Star Wars. Star Wars is possibly like the biggest thing for me that I like. I don't cover it as much on this channel because I don't know enough about it to really cover it as much as I do other things, but Star Wars for me holds a special place in my heart. And of course, Star Wars is out this week. It is looking absolutely massive. I'm excited and hyped for this film as I'm a big fan of Rian Johnson. Brick is amazing. And of course, it looks like they're doing cool and different things with the mythos as well. However, there is one mystery, because I thought I'd do this video because I have currently been having the dulcet tones of January LaVoy being beamed right into my ears as I've been listening to the Phasma audiobook, which I highly recommend it, I highly recommend going and checking out. If you've got a credit, like burning a hole in your credit thing on Audible, well, go and check that out. This is like no way an ad. I will just definitely go and listen to that because it's one of the only Star Wars books that are actually leading up to The Last Jedi that are actually available on Audacity. And anyone at Audacity, if you're listening to this, please get some more Star Wars books. I really want the Aftermath trilogy, and I really, really, really want to give you more money so I can list these books. However, there has been an interesting theory come out of the brand new visual dictionary of Star Wars, and the visual dictionary has actually been leaked on the internet, and well, it looks really, really cool. It looks like a really amazing book. But one thing which has led credence to a theory which has some bearing to an older theory that Supreme Leader Snoke isn't who he seems to be, and that he has a mystical power across everything. He's not just a Sith, but he is something else. Now, if you look at this image from Reddit, it looks really, really cool, and you actually see a sort of mosaic here on Acto. And if you don't know what Acto is, it's actually the island where Luke retweeted to at the end of The Force Awakens. So, or to put it correctly, Rey actually located Luke on there, and a lot of the movie of The Last Jedi is actually taking place on this as Rey learns her powers and Luke plays his best Yoda impression. But it says that set into the floor of the Acto Temple is an ancient mosaic. According to the caretakers are a brand new race of nun kind of aliens, and also native to Acto are the Porgs, which I think the Porgs are cool. Here at Superheronexus, we are Team Porg for life. It is an image of the Prime Jedi, the first of the Order, in a state of meditation and balance. Through his name is known to the galaxy, and his reputation as the Supreme Leader of the First Order precedes him. Few have ever seen Snoke in the flesh. He obscures himself with distance, being forever unreachable save for a select few who can contact him directly. Even under such circumstances, Snoke disguises his true nature. Whatever frailties have broken his body are dwarfed by the immense size of which he typically protects his form. Now, the thing is, we kind of know that Snoke isn't as big as he is in the hologram. In the hologram on The Force Awakens, he is absolutely massive, which kind of looks a bit comedic when you think about it. It looks a bit weird. But what is happening here is we actually see him in some of these TV spots torturing Rey, and he isn't as big as he projects himself to be in the previous movie. And now what is curious here is that it says that the Prime Jedi of the Order, first of the Order. So, obviously, we've got the First Order. He is the Supreme Leader of the First Order. And, well, it does look like Snoke could possibly have been the first Jedi. We obviously know certain Jedis or Sith have actually been able to kind of control death and become beyond it. So perhaps Snoke was able to either revive himself or was able to stop death, and he was located in the far reaches of this, and perhaps we actually had the remnants of the Galactic Empire come across him far, far, far away, because what happened is the First Order was born in that space beyond, born in secret, and then they came back to the galaxy, and well, the rest is, well, history we haven't actually properly seen yet. So it's pretty darned awesome that this is going on. Do you think that Snoke could be the first Jedi? I think this pretty much does look like. Going by this, it is almost undisputable. But, of course, anything could happen in Star Wars, couldn't it? Now, next up, we're going to have some Walking Dead spoilers as well. So I will give you a spoiler warning here for obviously, The Walking Dead. And, well, something major has happened. Something which has finally shocked me. I have finally felt shocked by a death. And that is Carl. Poor old Carl Grimes has bitten the dust in The Walking Dead. And, well, a lot of us comic book readers were surprised. Because it looks like they're heading towards the Whisperers. And, well, Carl actually has a relationship with one of the Whisperers in the comic books. So it's really strange that they've decided to kill him off so soon. And, well, the showrunner has given somewhat of a very terrible response. And he actually says, in the comics, Scott was trying to figure out why there was a hole between Rick slitting Negan's throat at the end of All Out War arc, and then there's the time jump and Negan is alive and in prison and Rick didn't kill Negan. Scott was trying to figure out how to bridge the gap between Rick not wanting to kill Negan and Rick also really wanted to kill Negan, which he does right now. Scott's way to get around and make Carl this really humanitarian figure and person who can see the good in people and see that people can change and not everyone out there is bad. That's what Carl's talk to Rick was in this episode. There's no way that they can kill every one of the Saviors and not everyone is a bad person, and there has to be some way to forward than just killing people. Now, the really weird thing here is that the actor was actually going to go to college, but he focused on acting, and, well, him leaving Walking Dead, well, that wasn't his decision. This was not anything to do. It was literally just a story-based decision, which is, well, pretty terrible. Now, I do think this is a real loss, to be honest, because one of the best and most interesting parts of the comic at the moment is actually Carl and his evolution, which is a big shame because he actually went to the hilltop in the comics. So, yeah, it's weird. And I think, well, he isn't dead yet, and he is actually going to be in the mid-season premiere. But a lot of fans are really pissed about this, and it just seems like a death for death's sake, and it doesn't seem like the culmination of anything at all. So, yeah, it's just weird. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.